Hello everyone, and in this video we will talk about uh, a tactic that I've decided to call shutting the door. Uh, you will see why I decided to call it like that. And well, it's a rather common tactic, but I didn't see anyone calling it by any particular name. So let's just call it that for now. And by the way, if you have a better name for anything that I'm talking about, feel free to uh, write it in the comments or maybe on Discord or somewhere else. Okay, let's just get into it. So that's again, imagine a rather typical, well, at least for me, 5D game. And let's say in this position, white makes a cheesy move. Don't do it in the game. It's disgusting. Okay, let's say white goes for a cheesy move c3. Let's say black doesn't realize the whole cheesiness of the situation that they are in, so black plays knight e4. And notice queen a4 is not immediate checkmate. So what is the cheese white have here? And if you want to find the cheese, you can pause the video now. And yeah, pause the video now. Did you pause the video? Okay, I believe you for now, but my trust is limited. Okay, I will tell you the solution now. I hope you pause the video, because otherwise I will be very disappointed. The solution, the first move is actually queen a4 anyway. And now let's go from the least principled response to the most principled response. They all result in mate in 1 for white, but okay, I think you can arrange them very intuitively. Okay, that's the least principled response. I think even though every move here is made in 1, I think this is still can be called a blunder. Why? Because now white can BM black very, very badly by going king e2 seemingly into the pass check, bone cloud. It is just 1,000 style points. It's a horrible blunder for black. Queen is on a checking square. It didn't have to even Pac-Man it. It was there all along. It's just standing leisurely there. Doesn't care at all. Yeah, a horrible blunder. c6. Let's not play it. Okay, another a little bit more principled move is b5, but here just simple queen takes b5 is checkmate. We Pac-Man the checking square, we win. We just win in Pac-Man, win in chess, win in life. Yeah, also not principled. And of course, the most principled move, and the move that will let us show our great understanding of the game, is bishop d7. And now, well, how do we win? Well, our queen is on checking square, but most of the move we do, for example, if we try to BM him with queen, with king a2, then bishop takes a4 is checkmate. But now we are checkmated. So yeah, this is minus 1,000 style points. Let's not do that. There is only one move here that leads to checkmate in 1 for white, and I will actually let you pause the video again, and I will maybe give you a hint. Well, it's a huge hint, really, that it has something to do with the title of the video. Okay, I think I gave you enough time, and solution is, of course, Not of course, it's a little complicated, but I will explain you. Bishop b5. And it seems like, why is it checkmate? Don't we block this triangle ourselves? But remember, if we're checkmating black king, then we want to threaten capture of a black king, and white pieces capture departing from white boards, going through white boards, and arriving on white boards. So the only boards that matter are white boards, and white boards, it's just how I call boards where it's white to move. White boards are created after black moves. So after white moves, checking squares stay exactly where they were before. I said it in the first video, but well, sort of implicitly, but now I mentioned it explicitly. Checking squares only move after black moves, if we're talking about checkmating the black king, and after each white move, they don't move at all, they don't disappear, they don't appear, they don't propagate, nothing happens with them. So and this position is a very nice illustration of that. So it's just I thought it's a very nice position to show, because it illustrates a rather common idea, but also it just helps you internalize how these checking squares behave, or maybe if you are following triangles, how triangles behave. And yeah, if you still don't believe me that it is checkmate, okay, I can trace it back. Yeah, let's trace it back. But I will not highlight, I will just name the squares. So let's say black makes any move, even like bishop takes b5. Now we can take black scheme, because now our queen is on a4. The previous move b5, which is an empty square. Previous move c6, which is an empty square. Previous move d7, which is an empty square. And previous move e8, which is a square with a black king on it. So we have a clear line of sight to a black king. And it is actually checkmate. The only way for black to defend would have been to take this queen, which they cannot do here. Okay, so that's the idea behind this shutting the door tactic. Yeah, why did I decide to call it like that? Because, well, we let this checking square through. It just goes through. Boom. It goes. Okay, let's block this bishop. Boom. It goes through. And the very next, not even move, the very next half move, we already place the bishop here. So, for example, if black plays anything here, just a random move, and let's say, I don't know, black king can die, he has plot armor, so it's not checkmate. I don't know. Yeah, he has impenetrable armor, impenetrable by queens. So the next move, there will be already like literally almost no, essentially no checking squares here. So after next black move, both these checking squares will die. They will not be propagated. But next move is not what we care about. This move is what we care about. And black king doesn't have plot armor against white queens, unfortunately for him. So it's checkmate, and I just want you to appreciate how the timing of it and how it's just one half move precise. I find it very, very satisfying. And I don't know, also tracing back this kind of checks, also very, very satisfying. And I hope you share my satisfaction, and I hope you will remember this tactic. Okay, do I have any other examples? Maybe I do, let's see. Okay, so I made a sort of puzzle for you. I will not give you much context. This was the last black's move. This is just a random position. Don't try to recreate it in any of your games. Here I have a win. Pause the video now and find the solution. Okay, I hope you pause the video. And the solution is this is getting old a bit. The solution is knight. Wait, I will not tell you the solution. I will give you a hint. Hint is it combines some of the ideas from the previous video. And now we can pause again. Okay, now I hope you had enough time to pause. The solution is well, I gave it away already. Knight e6 again. What can you do? I don't know. I don't have much fantasy, much creativity. Okay. What is it? Why is it good? Well, you might have guessed that the ideas that I combined are spam check, which is what knight e6 here is, and after, let's say, bishop takes e6, we can perform a shutting the door maneuver that we just learned, and it's just completely the same. If he goes c6, we bm him. If he goes b5, we just take, and if he goes bishop d7, then we shut the door, and yeah, we are enjoy the beauty of this checkmate. Okay, now I will show you the same solution, but with the checking squares highlighted. Boom, 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 and queen is on the checking square. We win. Okay, actually I think that even this random puzzle that I quickly came up with has some fun depth to it if you try to look for some alternative solutions. So, well, the incorrect solution would have been queen a4. Why is it incorrect? Well, because here black can play, for example, c6, and now they block all the checking squares. It will never propagate here, and black is relatively safe in this position. Okay, but in this position, black can, well, they've already made a mistake, so they're probably not good. Well, yeah, everyone can make mistakes. But here, black can play a mistake again, which is bishop d7. And now the checking square is escaping, is propagated here, and we can, for example, play now knight e6, and no matter what what black do, we can shut the door again. But again, remember, it was because of incorrect black defense. And why am I even showing this line? Because there is a very fun sort of incorrect alternative solution in the alternative solution, which is to shut the door with knight c6. And now let's say Okay, the correct reply here would have been b5, and this just shuts all the checking squares down except this trivial one. But in this position we can win the queen because this is check, and after black recaptures we are up a queen. We can then, I don't know, maybe go bishop takes b5, and probably will be able to convert rather easily here. So it's we will have to settle for a queen for a knight, which is not checkmate. But the reason I'm showing it to you is because here black can do a mistake again, which is bishop takes c6. And now checking square is propagated here, and we can shut the door. And well, why I'm showing you this? Because it's double shutting the door. First we shut the door with the knight, we shut the first door right in front of this bishop. He opens it just to find another door being shut right in front of his nose. So it's very, very rude to this bishop. Yeah, it's just Boolean at this point. And it actually probably might occur in some position, this double shutting the door. Okay, I think it's all for today's video. Bye!